What's good, players? Welcome to the first episode of our new official podcast, The Sixth Man. I am your host, Gabe Gannick, with my co-host,
Justin.
Happy New Year, y'all.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How's
Happy Kwanzaa.
this year's finally over? Like 2020 is finally coming. It's come to an end. Like, do you feel that? Okay, I want to ask you a question. Do you feel like it being done was Do you feel like 2020 being done takes like some weight off people's shoulders? Like, do you feel like? I feel like it takes some weight off my shoulders at least.
I'm
just the year, the tone.
I mean, yeah,
the
just
tone
like
of the year. Like,
yeah, just like maybe mentally.
Yeah.
Like it's like a figurative kind of mark, like a turn to the end of the year. Mm-hmm. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's still the same shit, different day.
It is the same shit every day,
you know?
But like it's just like you think about this year in terms of like, okay, we lost Kobe at the beginning of the year. Okay, we lost quite a bit of people this year. Pandemic, people losing their businesses, things like that. Just like the mood of like 2020 is just like, just down. Like,
yeah,
damn.
No, I feel that.
It's got to people. It's gotten to our friends. So it's like, I feel like it's a huge.
Yeah, have you heard about that new like the new virus that's in the UK that they found in the UK? It's like a mutation of COVID-19 or something like that, and it's supposedly more deadly, more contagious.
Yeah,
and all that.
I heard about that.
That's gonna be 2021.
As long as we don't go to the UK, we straight.
Have you seen that movie that's? I think I sent it to you. The one where it's like year 2060, and COVID-19 has mutated to like several different forms. It's like COVID-26 now. I forget. It's something like that. I swear to God, it's like a legit movie.
Nah, I don't think you sent it. You sent it to me?
I think so.
I don't remember.
Because I think Giuliano would send it to me.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Like a trailer. It looked legit.
I'm not trying to think of COVID.
I know, bro.
Anyways, moving on. I want to talk about. So I've been recently watching this the series. Have you heard of that? It's called The Teacher.
No.
It's where basically
about a teacher.
It is about a teacher, but it's about a teacher that she gets into a relationship with a student, like in high school.
Oh.
Yeah.
What kind of teacher?
Shit, English teacher.
Down, I know.
Bro, that's like, so basically, yeah, it starts off as like this kid is like, this is just break it down. They start off as like she's tutoring him, and then
right.
She takes him to like it's in Texas, so it takes him to UT and like things like that. Things escalate. They smash on homecoming night.
Homecoming night. That's early in the year.
And they like build a relationship off that, and like she even like sets her like life away and all that. But like
some like Yang shit.
Yeah, some like Yang shit that actually happened. That's crazy. That if you guys didn't know, we'll not disclose the high school name, but one of the girls' coaches, basically like had a wife and like kids and all that, and
they kids?
No, not kids. My bad. I'm escalating it.
He had a mortgage though.
Had a wife,
and his wife was
his wife was cool, and like it looked like he's a basketball coach and she played basketball, so it looked like happy marriage. Ends up divorcing her, and
for one of his players.
I don't think she played.
She did.
She did not play.
Well, she was on the team.
She wasn't on the team.
She wasn't on the team?
Nah, she was in ASB.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's basically a girl our age, and now they're living together currently. And
they're still together.
They're still together.
OTP.
Was it middle school? Anyway. But yeah, I wanted to ask you, so it all, in essence, in that scenario that let's say like, she left they divorced in the series. The husband and her divorced because she wanted to have a relationship with him.
And he knew that?
No, not until he found out.
Okay.
But like, she turned herself in, and then all that stuff, and then she went through, whatever. Because she got reported. She told some other teacher for some reason. And I know, but they were like, they're drinking. The show was trying to be like, oh, they drink. They were drinking that stupid drink, the drink that I didn't want to drink again. With it was like a tequila with like It looked like a newspaper writing all around it. I forgot the name of it.
What?
We went to Corona Del Mar. That tequila.
Oh, we took the gummies?
Yeah. That tequila they were drinking. And I'm like, bro.
You didn't like that?
I didn't like that.
Did I drink that?
Probably. Anyways, so she tells her teacher, who's like her best friend teacher,
Yeah.
you know, they whatever, and then she reports her and she goes to jail. But what I'm thinking of, like, in that scenario, bro, how did you think if you're the husband and you lose your wife
to an 18-year-old
in high school who's her student, bro?
That's tough. That's an ego check,
like,
for real.
You couldn't deliver, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't be a man to her. And you lost her to a boy. Like, how does that even work? Like, how does that...
I mean, I suppose, like, yeah, like I said, that's an ego check. I mean, that's a humbling feeling, probably,
Bro.
most definitely. But
how you would feel, what, just devastated? I'd be like...
Bro, man, you gotta tell the homies that?
Tell the homies that, bro.
Tell the homies.
Oh, my God.
What are you gonna tell your fam?
I know, what are you gonna tell your family, your friends? Like, how would you feel?
I mean...
It's your wife. Like, love of your life. You met her in,
Do we got kids?
Nah, just, you got married. In this scenario, you got married.
Nah, no kids. I mean, I would just kind of put it on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's messed up. Like,
yeah.
Like, which, I mean, partially is the truth.
That's the thing. In the series, I feel like they did like, just talking about it generally, like, they basically say, like, her background is, like, she didn't have a lot of fun in her, 20s. Yeah. She didn't do a lot. She was just, like, school, no boys, no risks, no nothing. Yeah, that's it. And her risk was, like, this. Mm-hmm. But, like...
pedophilia.
Yeah. How is that, like, a balance? And she was trying... In essence, she was trying to justify it. Like, oh, I was in love. I didn't have, like, things like this, or, like, my life was boring and whatever. And I was like, but your risk was this, like this. Go
skydiving or something.
I know, do something, bro. Like, damn, that's what I hear a lot. That's why marriages don't last no more. Because people don't be meant to have.
There's a few reasons why marriages don't last no more.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, like, I feel like that's the big thing. I don't know marriage, but what I've seen...
You seen the stats?
I've seen the stats. It's 50%.
It's like 50%,
it's 50%, bro. 50%. So, I don't know, man. There's just... I would be so pressed if I was that guy, bro. I would be pressed to, like... Because, it does... Like you said, it does check your ego. And it's like, like... How am I going? Like, what is it? I feel like the best course of action: 1, don't date a teacher again. 2, you gotta, like,
you got that on record.
You gotta, like,
don't date.
You gotta,
teachers,
like,
man.
move on from that point in your life, and it's hard. That's a tough scenario, man.
Yeah, I don't know how to get over that. I mean, just keep it playing. Don't worry about the score. Just keep playing.
That's the thing. You're already in your 30s, though. You were supposed to marry this woman.
Oh, I thought we were married. Oh, we are married, huh?
He divorced her because of
this divorce. Oh, so yeah, that's different.
Man, just like, man, you just gotta... Anyways, another topic, bro. Some crazy stuff. That's definitely not some sitcom shit. Speaking of sitcom shit, I found this interesting the other day. Okay, so you remember Drake and Josh?
I remember both.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Drake. I saw this thing recently that Drake. He had, like, this new scandal recently. Like, okay, so
another one. What do you mean a new one?
So basically,
an old one.
Did you hear about, like, if you see him on Twitter, if you look up Drake Bell on Twitter, it's called, like, Drake Campana. It's like Drake Campana. Mm-hmm. So that basically I saw some, like, article was talking about how he had, like, issues with his girlfriend at the time. I think maybe, like, last year or something like that. He was like, beating her, like, abuse, or maybe verbal abuse. It's some type of abuse, verbal or physical.
It just said abuse.
It said abuse.
Yeah, it can be anything.
And you can see it. And he basically, like, I don't know if it was his girlfriend.
It was alleged.
I don't know if it was his girlfriend or his wife, because people came out and talked about it. Like, the wife was talking about it, or, like, the girlfriend was talking about it. and then she like came out and said like, hey, he was this to me, he was messed up to me, and like basically dipped and changed his name to like Drake Campana and like started doing like Spanish music and like, you know, what I'm saying? No, not even capping. Like
for real,
like he's in like Spain.
Man, changed his last name. Is like
if you look up,
he took on a whole new identity.
Look, if you look up Drake Bell, and like he's
still his is still Drake Bell, huh? You can't change that.
Yeah, you can't change that. But he's just like he's doing like Spanish like tours and things like that.
For real.
And I'm just like, bro, like that's
how's
crazy.
His music? Is it slap?
I don't listen to his music, so. But it's like it's kind of weird because you wouldn't think someone like that. Speaking of just that in general, people from like sitcoms and like kid shows end up being like
they end up being fucked up.
Like fucked up. Like the not to like, you know, generalize like the Amanda Bynes is the world. Like who was that big girl? The one that was like what was her name?
What show? Nickelodeon or Disney?
It was Amanda Bynes and some other girl. Lindsay Lohan. Remember
Lindsay
that?
Lohan,
Lindsay Lohan was crazy. She went like wild. It's not. It doesn't. Man, I don't think it's low battery either. It just stops recording. Anyway, it's not like not just them, but who else? What's her name? Remember, it was only one chick. She got pregnant.
Oh, like, Jamie Lynn Spears.
Jamie Lynn Spears.
Oh, she was my crush.
And
even
and then,
Demi Lovato.
Yeah, she
started doing like heroin.
Yeah, like they ended up messed up, and it's weird.
Hannah Montana,
yeah, Miley. Oh, Miley. How did I forget about Miley? How did I forget about Miley? That's crazy. But also, like, you hear about the reasons why like Nickelodeon kids are like messed up, like kind of like it's the producers, bro. Like Dan Schneider. You know Dan Schneider? Yeah, that guy. He's the guy that does all the...
I heard he's like a pedo too, no?
He is a pedo.
Yeah.
Like, he's a pedo. Like, you see him in, like... If you saw, like, those Ariana Grande videos of her, like, putting her toes in her mouth. Like, he has a thing with, like, feet. Like, he... Yeah.
He got a foot fetish.
Like, it's so, like... Dude, these dudes are, like, preying on, like, 14, 13-year-old girls, bro.
Yeah, because it's usually always the girls that are messed up.
Yeah. The guys don't really... Yeah. It's just them. Like it's.
Oh, have you ever seen that one? Speaking of Hannah Montana, Rico. Remember Rico?
Yeah, Rico.
I remember seeing something about him.
Oh, he was a little. Yeah, he was a little off.
He had like. Nah, yeah, he was smoking like 4 cigarettes at once or something like that. He just looked like.
They could do that.
I mean,
if someone smokes 4 cigarettes at once, what? The worst thing is they're a nicotine addict.
That's basically that's like 1 joule.
That's like 1 joule.
that's like 1 hookah.
1 hookah. It's just like, bro. I thought that it's crazy that we watched these shows as a kid and we're like, oh shit, like this is cool, like we like this, and then now we find out like everyone's a pedophile. Like Jenna McCurdy, that she's been making like subtle like Sam from my colleague.
Oh,
she makes like subtle TikToks of like how like she was abused.
For real,
she was abused because they recently I saw this as well. They said that they're doing an iCarly reunion, and everybody said they're down to like show up or whatever.
Just Dan can't be
except for I'm pretty sure Dan can't be there. Except for Jeanette didn't want to go back, and Gibby didn't want to go back.
Gibby.
It was just a little, but you can tell why she would be very uncomfortable because apparently like she was very they ruined her like mentally, like physically. You're a kid, bro. Like it must suck. Like, as a kid, you get to be like no responsibility, do what you want. Like I don't fucking know. What'd you do? What we doing? We're gonna play fucking action figures and shit.
Yeah.
Like, and you have a schedule and an agent and like priorities. Like at 14, 13, like bro, like what do you think like they're going through? You know, they feel like no one really like. It's just crazy.
I bet.
It's like tough.
Like you don't really have a childhood at that point.
Yeah, it's you know what I'm saying? Like that's why you catch like, you know, Miley wanted to be black. He's
they get these existential crises.
Exactly,
like 17.
Yeah, it's a little weird. You know, it's funny because like I was thinking about that because I'm obviously my major in like cinema, television. And I'm like, damn, like so. I want to know, like, I'm pretty sure it's different, especially because the entertainment I'll probably be doing instead of not necessarily sitcoms. I might work, like, I would like to work on a sitcom, but not in that way, you know, but, like, I'll be like, bro, like if I catch some shit, bro, I'm gonna be like, man, you gotta get this man out of here. You know?
What if he's like the top producer in LA?
Okay. Here's the thing with that.
What if this man's putting you on?
That's the thing. Obviously, speaking out, there's things that go with that. Obviously, you say something if you see something. We've been taught this a lot. And say something, see something. Otherwise, if they have a significant, there are moments you feel powerless. You'll feel powerless for sure, but you have to be more adept to like biding your time. And then once the time is right, or you can say something, say it.
Once you got that power.
Yeah. Once you
have the upper hand.
Yeah, I just thought that was crazy that that shit happened. But
yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah, there's like,
but that makes sense why it's always the girls.
Yeah, there's like 2 whole videos on that. Yeah,
on
I
YouTube?
saw them on YouTube, like the Dan Schneider,
yeah, because I have heard about that too.
Yeah. It just doesn't surprise me. Like honestly,
it doesn't. Honestly, that's one thing that's like crazy to me is like as growing up and like seeing all that. Like, there's a lot of like guys out there who are like
weird. It's off.
Weird, bro. Like weird. Almost how like. I mean, almost how normal it is. Like you see it, like not normal, but like you see it in like almost all these schools.
Oh yeah.
Like
definitely.
Cause even my little cousin was saying too how one of her some dude at her school had just recently got fired because he was a pedophile. Yeah. He was like trying to talk to these younger girls. Even there was this one dude at my work who I don't know if I told you, bro.
No, you tell me.
There was this one guy at my work who was he got hired several months back. He was like an older guy. You know, he's like in his 30s. And you know, everyone who works there, we're all young, right? We're all like some of them are like 16, 17 in high school.
Oh yeah.
And bro, he would like, I mean, he was just hella weird in general. He would always like ask all of us to like try and hang out and like, you know, he would ask for all of our socials and stuff, you know, and he's like 32, 33. He's like almost double our age. Some of them. And but he was asking everyone, like the guys too. He like asked them to go on hikes and stuff. He's like, let's go out, let's hang out and stuff. But bro, he was asking like the girls who were like 16, 17 who had just got like hired, and he would like ask them like, oh, you got a boyfriend? Like, oh, like why not? You know, like he would ask them like sexual questions, oh, have you ever like done this? And I'm like, bro, some girl had got so upset she started crying. And like called the manager, was like, dude, like I can't. And it happened twice, bro. And then they finally fired him. And you know what this man said? This man was like, well, I don't understand why you be hiring these young, pretty girls and expect me.
Oh, so he blamed. Yeah, that's a thing too.
I was like,
yeah, that's a
bro,
thing too.
she's 16.
Yeah, that's a thing too. Like they.
I was like, bro, that's crazy. Like that was
that's the thing that when they blame did I tell you there was this guy who sued Twitch for like millions of dollars because I think he fucked up. Like he was doing something and he was doing something in like his house. He was watching, I guess, the streamer girls, you know what I'm saying, the e-girls. And something like, I think he burned something down, like something. He got distracted. He got distracted because he was watching, and then something like a value burned down
in his house.
Yeah, and he was just like, Twitch allows like, you know, like these females to be so provocative and attractive.
He was blaming them.
Yeah, like what are you doing? Like why do you do that? Like it's so weird.
I don't understand how you can, like, how do you have the audacity to say that? You know, like how do you like.
If you fucked up, like, you fucked up. You can't say that shit. Like, if you know what you was doing was, like, not cool, then why don't you, like...
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't
Speaking of, like, crazy work shit, like, I remember, not gonna disclose which job it was, but there was this fucking scandal, bro. Some crazy shit. Alright, so like, new hires come in every so often. Yeah. And this new hire was a little off. But she was cool, like, ish. Like, you could tell. It wasn't, like, 100% chill or nothing. But, like, you know, you wouldn't expect it because she's, like, I don't know. But she's a little older. Like, I want to say maybe, like, almost 30s. Maybe late 20s.
Okay, yeah.
So, like, basically, she was married. She has a kid. But she's lesbian. So, she's married and she has, you know,
like, they adopted?
No, she had a kid with a man. But she's
married to a guy.
No.
I'm confused.
I can tell. Look on your face. I can tell you're confused. But she's married to a woman because she's lesbian. But she had a kid with a man. It makes
All
sense.
right, I guess you.
Like sexual.
She had the kid before.
Yeah.
I bet.
But she was like telling like so she would find out like some of the other coworkers were like some were lesbian and all that shit, and she would be like asking them like weird questions like, oh, how would you feel of like, you know, like having a threesome or like things like that. Oh, she has a kid, bro.
Yeah.
She has a kid, bro.
Yeah.
And she's married, bro.
He's like, I find that strange, bro.
I find that
there's
like,
girls with kids who got OnlyFans, man.
But like, bro, but like that's the thing. I feel like this was also I found this out before like the OnlyFans culture was like thing.
Yeah.
But like, bro, it's I just
that's crazy. Yeah.
I thought it was just like, yo, she was really trying, and this girl's in a relationship that she's trying to get at. So like,
well, she asked for a threesome.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's not like she's. I mean, yeah, I suppose maybe her wife's okay with it. She's like, yeah, bring someone else back to the crib.
No, not threesome with her wife and them two.
Oh,
them two and her is what like the.
Oh, she was asking other two.
Yes, like cheating.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, it's different. Oh,
exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Oh, she for the streets.
Yeah, it was just trippy. Like I was just like, bro, no, I can't be doing this over here. Like I was just
imagine your girl out here asking for threesomes.
We went back to the topic of like cheating and shit. Cheating is like okay in my like in what I've seen like in terms of that I know for a fact that cheating isn't a love thing. It's not a love thing at all. It's not like
it doesn't mean that you don't love your partner.
That doesn't that's,
for real.
It's because we talked about this. Like, wasn't it like it was the question of would you rather have someone that you're like in a relationship with cheat and like not care?
Well, either way, they're cheating.
No, yeah, they are. But like, it was just the scenario. Would you rather have them cheat or would you rather have them be like talking and like texting every day behind your back and stuff? But they're not like, you know, they're not sleeping together.
Yeah, I mean.
Because it just really depends. It depends on what consider like. Either way, they're getting dropped because of they're blocking a blessing.
Right.
But either way, the physical act I feel like would hurt me more because I feel like intimacy is more physically like, you know. I don't know. Maybe that's me generally. Like I don't know what like people.
Yeah, I feel like
I feel like a lot of girls would not like the texting one because girls generally like they be hating when dudes like texting people, you know. But like, it says a guy like, dude, if y'all didn't smash, then I wouldn't be as mad as if y'all did.
Like, I mean, yeah, I feel like that would. I think that would bother me more as well.
The smashing part?
Yeah. I think that would too.
Because like, bro, it's just because that's defined as
because
cheating.
I feel like it's more of more open and blatant disrespect.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
actions speak louder than words.
Right. So like, I mean, even if she's still talking to someone else and maybe she's still like
has like feelings,
and maybe she has feelings for someone else, at that point, you know, I could still drop her and then I could just kind of, you know, like the embarrassment isn't out in the open. You know what I'm saying? Like, whereas if I know that she was already intimate with someone else in that way, then it's like, dog, I got like just that's flagrant. You know, I just got cheated on. You know what I mean? That's a flagrant too.
That's tampering. Your players, you know what I'm saying? Another organization, bro. That's tampering. The other organization was taking your girl out to a nice dinner saying, would you like to play at Staples? Would you like to play at the Garden?
Right, she just get I feel that.
Like she was getting courted, she was getting tampered with.
Right, she's getting tampered.
Stay on that side.
Whereas if she's cheating, she's actually playing games with him.
Yeah. Playing for the other team.
She's playing for the other team, bro. Yeah. She's getting minutes.
Yeah, she's getting minutes.
For the opposing team.
For the opposing team? You don't want that.
No.
As a coach, do you want your players to play for you or against you? Like, y'all can play against me, but if y'all not on my team, you can play against me. You're just not going to be on my team. That's the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel that. Honestly, I think that would...
Yeah. That
just
makes
because
a lot
it's more
sense.
open.
Yeah.
But, like, that's interesting that you say, though, because I think more women... And I think generally, too, maybe the older you get...
Yeah.
I think the fact that they're talking to someone else might hurt more.
Oh, yeah. Because I feel like... Yeah, like you said, just maturity. You know.
Maybe.
No, but like still like generally people have affairs, right? Generally, right?
Generally. Yeah.
So like what I'm saying is, in your okay, I'll put a scenario for you.
All right.
So, let's say your wife, like you like you said, like your wife. It's the same thing, but you're a little old. Let's say you're in like maybe your 30s, 35, 40. Okay. Your wife is. The first scenario is your wife's having an affair with a guy, but she's paying for sex from him. Like,
she's paying?
Yeah.
She's monetary.
Paying. Monetary.
How much she paying?
I don't fucking know. No, but that or she's like planning like a relationship escape with another guy, but they haven't like fucked or anything. They're just talking about it. They're like intimate.
Like she's like, I'm gonna divorce.
The closest thing she's probably done is send nudes. That's probably the closest thing. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, but they haven't fucked. Because,
it depends.
Because
we got kids?
Because of circumstances. Yes, you have kids.
Oh, we got kids? Well, I mean, I wouldn't... In that case, I would probably be better off with her just cheating.
Like the affair.
Like just the affair.
With like paid sex. But doesn't that check your ego? No,
I mean it does, but it does, of course. But then I got kids in that place, you know. In that situation, I got kids. It's like,
but what
who cares about myself? Like really, I'm putting them first.
Okay,
that's the way I'm just kind of thinking.
Yeah, big brain.
Whereas if she's leaving, then it's like you leaving and taking the kids too, or what? Oh, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just what my thought is.
Oh, okay. Because you're cheating yourself already. You're already cheating. Yeah. Thinking about marriage is just like, it's just a big headache. At this age, bro, it's just a big headache.
I know, it's funny. I don't know if I remember telling you when I was in the barbershop one time, and then they were talking. They were like, basically saying how like they kind of want to get cuffed. They kind of want to cuff someone up, you know? Yeah. They're getting. And then I didn't realize, you know, but they're like
25.
20, I think it's 26, and then this homie is 28.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
that's
because I remember telling him, I was like, bro, you guys really trying to get tied down? He was like, bro, like, what? And I was like, yeah, it makes sense.
I feel like age.
Yeah. But it seems so crazy to me because like right now it's like, I mean, it's not like I'm opposed to it. I mean, if I meet someone, I meet someone, you know. But like, it's definitely not on the forefront of my mind. Oh yeah, I'm saying
you got to work on yourself. Like, you already work. Yeah.
Are we Gen Z?
We are Gen Z. We're Gen Z.
We're Gen Z?
Yes, we are, because we're born in 95 till... That's Gen Z, 95. Millennials are till 94, I believe.
But I don't associate myself with
that's the thing.
2004, 2003.
That's the thing. No. That's the thing, though. That like we're like the basically middle ground between what Gen... Like, we are Gen Z, but
we're,
not...
What does J. Cole say?
We're middle childs.
We're middle child.
Middle children.
We're big brother and little brother.
Yeah, big brother. Yeah, all at once. Like big cousin, little cousin at the same time. Yeah. I feel like that's what it is. Because we grew up on different... We didn't grow up on social media 100%, but we grew up on it, like, somewhat. Like, it got popping as we were, like, high school.
Facebook? Farmville?
Yeah. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we still had social media, but we didn't really... We weren't on it as much as, like, these 12-year-old kids, 11-year-old kids. Like,
and we didn't have the... I mean, the shit to be on it, really, either.
Yeah.
Like, because, I mean...
We didn't have money. Like we didn't want an iPad for Christmas. We didn't want like a computer for Christmas. You know, we wanted we did play console games. I wanted a PlayStation. That's all I really cared about. I wanted to play video games.
I remember the first time I got a Game Boy.
Oh yeah. Oh my first time I had a PSP.
PSPs were dope. Yeah. I never had a PSP. I always wanted, bro. The little bags that
I got that birthday 2nd grade. I was like, yo, I was hype. I was hyped. We had the pizza party. Remember that?
No.
You don't get a pizza party when it was your birthday? At school, they're like, hey, it's the student's birthday today. We'll have a pizza party today because it's their birthday.
Vaguely.
What? That's the shit. That's the thing I look forward to the most out of everything. Just eating pizza in class.
Just eating pizza in class.
That's what I wanted as a kid. Now everybody.
What? Kids don't want pizza no more?
They don't want pizza. They do want pizza, but they want Fortnite in class. They want games in class like that. You know what I mean?
I suppose.
Getting to 30 minutes. So I have an idea.
Talk to me.
So do you I don't know, maybe just to end this podcast, but I want to do a little checklist or a bet. Let's do a bet.
Bet? Oh no.
Do you like your goal? You said your goal is what? Just to get a job for this year?
Well,
Is there anything else?
I mean, I got some of the like continual goals. I mean, like to keep working out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any specific goals. Maybe to push like, let's say, for like a concrete goal. What's 2 1/4?
2 1/4? 2 plates and a quarter?
Yeah. That's 275.
What's 245? 2 plates, right?
225.
225 is 2 plates.
Yeah.
So then you want
plus 50, 275.
you want to push that by the end of the year?
Yeah, maybe 275. Maybe be squatting like 3, deadlifting.
Think
like
I can push 3?
350.
You think I can push 3 plates by the end of this year?
For sure.
Yeah.
You could.
I'll probably do 3 plates. And then also we'll also do I want to get in 190 I want to get good at hooping. I want to have
I know I want to start hooping. I want to start boxing too. I need to start taking some boxing classes. Yeah. I need to start boxing, bro. Do some hands.
Nice little something at the end of the year. But I want to be better. If I could be better myself personally, knowing mentally too. I want to be better mentally because I feel like mentally this past generally mentally I've for the past couple of years maybe I've been on a not as high as I wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm not very but I definitely want to be better mentally and then physically of course. Socially
socially too,
is a big thing for me.
That's one thing too. I would like to be more social.
Intelligent.
How are we gonna measure that? We gonna take an IQ test?
No, we're gonna be okay, so what'd you improve on skill wise? Oh, okay, I learned about stocks. Oh, I learned about this. I learned about
I'm just gonna lie. I'm just playing.
I want to up my intellect because I feel like I'm stupid.
Read, bro. I got some books.
Learn skill. Learn skill. You don't. It doesn't have to necessarily be books, or you can learn skills online as well. Things like that. Learning new things. So
learn a coding language.
Okay, I'll learn a coding language.
Bet. Learn some C.
Yeah, if I do that, then
Java,
I'll learn
Python.
some C. Then you learn.
What do I learn?
Dude.
You tell me what's
you
going
learn. You have to take. Okay, so we're gonna do a side by
side.
side.
Gotta make a TikTok.
No. We'll do a side by side of you taking a picture by the beginning of the year, and then a picture of anything, or it could be I guess a picture of somebody or something like that. Your most no, not you. Your most creative picture you could take with a camera of general. We're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing too. I'm gonna be this is my picture taking skills at the beginning of the year, and this is how it's gonna be at the end of the year. Or my videography. This is the beginning of the year.
All right.
Something like that. So I wanted to do something a little fun, a little bet. So we have to figure out the consequence, and we'll probably introduce that next podcast. We'll find out the consequence.
Shit, we got a whole year.
Yeah, we got a whole year. Or some people will suggest something in the comments, maybe.
Yeah.
But as of now, this podcast is getting a little too long for my taste. Not 40 minutes. It's not that long, but
that's fine.
Thanks for everybody for listening. If you are listening through, YouTube's anything, I'll put this podcast on Podbean, on the many platforms. I gotta handle that, figure that out. But as soon as it's on there, thanks for listening. Appreciate your time. Appreciate listening to us. What's called jumbling out some.
Listen to us getting our Duffy.
Yeah, getting our Duffy. We gotta get in our bag this year, and I hope y'all have an amazing 2021.
Yes, sir.
On some corny shit. I genuinely hope y'all have a great 2021 because of everyone's had a shitty 2020. So
because he's a good dude.
Because I'm a good dude.
He's a gentleman.
I'm a gentleman.
Yeah.
But this is us. It's been the 6 Man Podcast, episode 1, and I'll drop the links to follow in the description where you can find us on Instagram or find us on Twitter on anything. And this is the first podcast.
All right.
Thanks for listening. Peace out. Y'all have a good day. And stop.